If you meet a girl when you're 20, see, the thing is, it also depends on how much exposure they have to the rest of the world. Because if you're 20 years old, you guys are both 20, and obviously we're just still broke kids at that point, maybe might start going towards getting a good job and that type of stuff. But I feel like at that age, you're more likely going to find a woman that's going to rock it out with you.
The only thing I'd say is if you're going to get mad at your boyfriend for liking another girl's photo, is you better not be posting anything that would be getting guys thirsty as well too. You know what I'm saying? It's an equal exchange. So that's how I feel about it, man. Like, but for me, showing off my girl, I've done it.
That term. That's the term.
Showing off.
I was in the meeting good at Nomad. I had lied to my mom that I was gonna go to spend time with my cousin, and my cousin snitched on me, bro, and told my mom that I'm there. So she pulled up. Yo, we got Isaac Bob in the building.
Yes, sir.
Photography extraordinaire. Patreon Poppy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? JBP retiree.
Patreon retiree.
One of the best videographers in the city.
Most
You know what I'm saying? A 4K killer.
Most definitely.
Your wedding videography, he will have it right.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Isaac Bob is in the building.
As I like to call him, the bobber.
Isaac, how
My
you doing,
brother.
bro?
I am blessed and highly favored.
How's the intro? Was it okay?
That was solid. That was solid.
Solid, yeah.
That's-
I was like,
that's
you
going
know,
straight
you're
up
part
on
of the
the
family
socials.
now, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I'm here, man.
Like
I'm
you're
here.
just like you're part of the team.
I appreciate it, man.
I know, like
appreciate
you
it.
do your thing, but like you're hustle over everything too, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad to be here, bro.
You know, first time I met Isaac, bro, like we met him at All Black Market. I told
Shout
him
out
this.
All Black Market.
Yeah, we're like this happening this Friday, by the way. Isaac
Well,
is
it's
just
gonna be in the past at this point.
oh, okay, yeah. But Isaac's like manning the cameras, we're potting, like we're doing our guests, and Isaac isn't even cracking a smile. You know, he's in the back, focused,
Straight face.
stoic, coming in, job out. All right, boom, thanks for having me. Pay him up, boom. I was like, I don't think this guy rocks with us.
at all.
Like we didn't give him the right tools, we didn't give him the right things. It's just
Word.
like he had to like make. Because we were missing a lot of things that day. We were missing a couple things. We were
The
missing some
footage,
stuff, right?
Yeah, it was
Footage, the camera.
We're like, yo, so you get this
Camera,
footage?
memory
And he's
card.
like, all right, I'm getting you footage right now.
Yeah,
So, all right,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was a difficult shoot.
If this guy never wants to see us again, I completely get it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's all good. It's all good, bro.
No, it was a difficult shoot, but I honestly, from the jump, I rocked with you guys because I think y'all were the first people that kind of asked me to do a podcast. Not the first, but you guys were definitely one of the first people who asked me to do a podcast that saw it in a different way. Like when I met you guys had already had like maybe over 100 pods by then, I think.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, these guys are legit. Like
We're consistent.
If you have over 100 pods, like you're doing something.
Yeah.
And at that point, like I was seeing the guests that you guys are getting and that type of stuff. And I think was Matt Barnes after that?
I think it was like right after. It was
right
right
I think it
on
was
that
like,
time.
I think it was like super close to that time. And
Yeah.
so when I saw that, I was like, yo, like these guys are closers. Like, what do you mean you got Matt Barnes who has his own podcast? Which
he has his own media empire.
yeah, and he's like one of the pod fathers as well. You know what I'm saying? So to get
Sports pod
get
fathers.
somebody like that, and throughout the times that you guys have had me on, the guests that you guys have brought through, like it amazes me every single time because I know people who want to be around people or want to contact people and get them to actually come through, and you guys actually do that. Like
Yeah.
you guys have CEOs on here, you guys have millionaires on here and all that type of stuff. You guys have access to people that not everybody has access to. So it's super dope to be a part of it.
Yeah, you know, when you're potting
Appreciate
with
that.
like, you know, a man like you out, you know, give a shout out to you for pulling that Matt Barnes move. Like, because a lot of people, like, they know Matt Barnes, but you were like the key orchestrator behind that. So I want to tell you that in person. And,
Appreciate that.
you know, just like being with you lot, bro, like, it just makes the persistence.
This podcast is brought to you by Lather. Lather is a men's grooming line focused on using natural ingredients along with their invincible line. I highly suggest it. It makes you smell damn good.
Even like harder. You know, when you're with the comrades,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, there's no way we're giving up. There's no way we're stopping anything. Like, and with that mindset, you're bound for success.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
a fact. That's
Exactly.
a fact, man. Speaking of which, man, there's this one guy that I saw his story. Firstly, thank you, bro.
Oh,
I don't like
I'm just gonna
bypass
skip
that.
past
You
all
know,
of that,
like
bro.
my
That's
mind is
crazy.
still focused. So, but nah, thank you. I received everything you said, Isaac, and I see everything you said as well, bro.
Likewise.
You know, that means a lot.
You're trying to get back and take the snap right now.
My mind is like, it's like the ball's coming.
You're seeing the defense. Like,
Yeah. But getting back into it though, man, I saw this story and it really warmed my heart, bro.
Okay.
So me and my ex used to watch Black Love, right? And there is this guy on Black Love that told the story that he was in a bar and he was with a girl he wanted to impress, and she was starting to like him, and there was like about a group of people that were, you know, drinking, having a good time.
Yep.
And at the time he was broke, like had no money to his name. And they started running up the tab. And you know, in America, right? It ain't no splitting bills. It's like one
person has
one
missed the
big bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she's looking at him getting nervous, you know?
And she knows he's broke.
And she knows he's broke. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, dude.
and
Damn.
yeah, and he's there like
Sweating profusely.
rubbing his thighs, like what am I about to do? What we gonna do?
Oh my
You know
God.
what I'm saying? Just looking at him and God at this time, right? So take it in. He looks at his phone, and she taps him and is like, "Look at your phone." He noticed that he transfers him money to pay for the bill. You know what I'm saying?
That's love, bruh.
Love.
That's love, yo.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
I'm proposing.
There was one
like,
time,
that
like,
night.
I have a similar story, right? I was out to dinner. I think it was my girl's birthday. This time I was with Nadine at the time. It wasn't like she transferred me money, but I remember because I got to cover her bill. You know, bro, I'm a broke uni student at this time, right? I have like no quid. Like, I think I was working part-time shifts at the Source in the mall. And the bill is like $180 around that time. And like, I could see the waitress kind of just like, you know, running up. Like, I know the bill is coming. And I know, I'm like, if I punch this card in, I know it's going to be denied. So I text my sister. I'm like, yo, Pretty, can you like, I was like, yo, can you like just like, same thing that girl did. And my sister just e-transferred me. I know, she actually gave me her debit card. She gave me her debit.
Oh, she was there personally.
My sister was there.
Oh,
My sister was
okay,
there because
okay.
it's like a birthday party.
Got you.
So she gave me her thing. She's like, "Yo, passcode is like da 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 da." So I took her card, paid for my meal, her meal, and my girl's meal at the time. And like, that's why, like, yo, my sister, yo, like, Diana, I love you so much because I don't know what I've done at that point. Because my boys were like at the far end of the table. There's no way they can. Like, hey, yo, bro, can I talk to you first? Because my girl's going to know what's up at that point, right? So my sister just came to the rescue, and she gave me her debit card, and I paid that. And ultimately, I just told Nadine after, I'm like, yo, listen, like, my sister had me. Because we had an honest relationship, so I didn't really feel that bad. But she's just like, oh, you should have told me, you know? Like, it was going to be okay. I could have, like, covered myself. Like, you don't got to look like you got my back all the time. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
Shout
those
out,
moments.
Shout out, sis.
Shout out to the sis.
Yeah.
Those moments, bro, they come super clutch for those people. I don't know if I've ever had that. I've gone overdraft. I won't even lie to you.
Overdraft.
I've gone overdrafts and this like took the L and had to bounce back.
Got that
You know what I'm saying?
NSF fee came, you know, the $50 NSF fee.
No, I don't have that on my card.
Oh, you
You
don't?
know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I have to pay the extra fee for that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I was
yeah.
lucky in that regard. But yo, shout out to your sister, bro. She
Yeah.
came through clutch.
Clutch time, you know? So,
But I say that to say, this same guy now, right? From broke, having his girl at the time, not wife, you know.
Just dating.
He had just dating, you know. He ended up marrying her, and he started a party called R&B House Party.
R&B house party.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that started to bubble, and recently,
What is R&B house party, by the way?
R&B House Party is like they just have like a R&B get together at either a house party or an event space. You know what I'm saying? It's a
So-
real black ass time.
So like, So I sign up to R&B house party.
Mm-hmm.
I can host an R&B house party.
No, they host it,
Okay.
and you come to it as a guest. Like it's a party.
And you
know
bring
what
it's
I'm
like a BYOB type of thing.
Yeah, like a BYOB type of event.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something you just go to vibe out, enjoy
mm-hmm.
R&B music,
Got
that
you.
type of vibe. You get me?
Yep.
Dope. That sounds
And
dope.
recently he just sold that to Blavity, bro.
Blavity, Morgan DeBond.
Morgan
That's
DeBond.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? So like to see that journey, like from
She stuck it through.
She stuck through all the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
You know, from zero to literal hero. Company getting acquired. Now his name is that. You gotta talk to him a little differently now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How much he
Shout
sell
out
it
to
for?
those women.
I don't know the exact. They don't say details.
Okay,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
course.
But I'm a guess for acquisition like that. I'm gonna guess at least 7 figures.
7 figures
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? 7 digits, pardon me. And now he's a part of the Blavity team.
Jeez.
You know, so shout out to him, yo.
Yeah.
If I remember your name, I don't remember your name on top of my head, so I'll put it. Editor, put his name right here.
So
You know what I'm
Al,
saying?
I got a question for you guys, right? Do you think girls today have that type of like patience?
Some do.
Some do.
I think so.
Like
I
are
think
those
so.
unicorns to find? Like a girl who's gonna like
No.
stick it through like the broke days. Like
There you go.
with so much access girls have these days, they got like blue checks hitting them up, like NBA dudes, like NFL players, like all these Saudi guys like flying them out, and here you are, like you're still broke, and she's paying too at this time. Do you think girls have the patience to be able to thug it out and see you succeed?
I do actually. I do believe that there is a sect of women that will see the value in a man.
Okay.
You know, I sound like I'm caping so hard right now.
Your posture.
But I truly do though. I truly do.
You actually truly believe that.
I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? That I do believe that there's women that will, rock with you during that time period. My ex was one. I won't lie. My ex was with me
Ladies
when
and
I was at my
gentlemen,
brokest,
we
you
have
know?
a panderer.
So
How long was she with you for?
riding
Like
7 years.
7 years, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. I think people are still down. You know, if they see the value in you, they see your vision where you're trying to take it.
And this is like a North American chick we're talking about.
North
like
American,
Canadian, Toronto chick,
a
downtown
Toronto
hot,
chick. For sure.
like being hailed out by bare dudes all the time.
I
So
think
out of 100 women, how many do you think have that trait in them?
I don't know.
And Isaac,
I don't know.
20.
20, so 20%.
Yeah, but I do really think it's an age thing. If you're gonna meet a girl in your 30s who is also 30, she will most likely not have time for all that.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
might not
But
have the
if you
patience.
meet a girl when you're 20, see, the thing is, it also depends on how much exposure they have to the rest of the world. Because if you're 20 years old, you guys are both 20, and obviously we're just still broke kids at that point, maybe might start going towards getting a good job and that type of stuff. But I feel like at that age, you're more likely going to find a woman that's going to rock it out with you because you guys are kind of both in the same place.
Yeah.
But if you're older, like, what
There's
woman
no
has
way.
time for that?
No way.
I think.
Like, what are you bringing to the table? Men love to say, okay, women, and if I'm going to pay for everything, what do you bring to the table? But if you're 30 broke, what are you bringing to the table at that point?
So there could be nuance to it, right? There could be like, I have a job, I'm employed, but my mother's sick. You know what I'm saying? And I got to take care of my mom. I don't have insurance. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of ways where you could end up broke, but still have a head on your shoulders and know that this person's going to get out of it and be a fruitful man. You know what I'm saying?
She's leaving.
No, I don't think so, bro. I personally think that if a woman's smart and sees a quality guy that's currently broke but has ambitions and a track record of making money, that she'll be like, all right, I'll stick around because I know that he has a track record. The specific thing is a track record or like provable like results. You know
Track record and like it's momentary brokenness.
Momentary brokenness.
I give you that. But like
yeah.
if you are not showing any track record, you're not showing anything like that, there's no way that she's
of
like,
course, yeah, of course. Like you're just like an unambitious person living at home, not doing nothing.
Yeah,
like of course, yeah,
and
for
she's
sure.
banking on your potential, but like that potential has no backing or merit behind it. To be like, okay, you've definitely delivered before, and you can do it again. So I'm gonna thug it out, with
Bro, if my boy was in I didn't believe in it.
you. He's got
You know what I'm saying?
potential.
Yeah, if my boy was in that situation, I'd be like, yo, I can't lend you this 100. You're not showing anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But with today's world, still though, I feel like the number is still very low because women have so much access to, like you said, the blue checks,
Blue
the big
checks.
ballers, that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
And you know those famous dudes, they actually go for like the regular chicks because they know it's an easy get.
For sure. But I think what you're talking about, when talking about girls at their 30s, I think that's when they've been through that and done that though.
Mm.
So when they're like 24, 25, they're in that stage of their life. But once they start hitting 28, 29, 30, they're starting like, all right, I've been through the ballers. Now I want to actually get a lot more respect and taken seriously in a long-term relationship. I want to build somebody who I know has a solid future. So and I think that's where it kind of differentiates in that way.
And that makes sense too.
Because they want to focus on somebody who, they want to have a family with, whereas a baller might be someone to just have fun with.
Yeah.
So that's where they might see potential in a guy that might be broken now, but has a track record and shows potential to be in that situation. Yeah. And when it comes to broke though, someone who is becoming broke is Foot Locker.
Foot Locker? Foot Locker's going out of business?
Foot Locker stock has been on a downturn. They're reporting for the quarter has been they've been talking about how they're seeing a lot of people steal from the business, and there's
like employees stealing.
Yeah, they're seeing like their theft is like at an all-time high, as well as people just aren't spending money on Foot Locker, and it's this like a trait of, or it's like a result of the sneaker industry.
Yeah,
because right now the sneaker industry is not it's messed up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I haven't even heard anything. Isaac, like, is anything being released lately?
Honestly, well, yeah, shoes are always releasing every day, but it's like I feel like for me, I'm a shoe guy. I collect certain shoes, but I like shoes in general, and we never get the releases we actually want.
Yeah,
they just release they'll release like one that we actually want, and then that release will be trash.
Yeah, and
then they'll release like 5 that no one cares about.
It's like a remake of the same thing, of like something they've done before. Yeah,
and back in the day, if you got a shoe, you were an icon for real. Now everybody has
kicks, bro.
You know what I mean? Like D-list celebrities get shoes now. You know what I mean? And obviously D-list is subjective, but I feel like it took away kind of the reverence that you'd have for shoes, like for a new drop, especially with the whole Kanye thing.
Yeah, like
he was supposed to be like the next kind of Jordan in that way. Yeah, with the shoes, but with that whole Adidas thing, that killed the market too. Yeah. So yeah, no, I understand, and I just searched up how many stores Foot Locker closed. They're closing 400 stores.
400 stores in 2024 coming up, or
so this is from CNN.
Yeah, as I was looking that up, I just feel like sneaker culture isn't really as popping as it used to be.
I went into Foot Locker the other day just to look at it. And shout out to Foot Locker though, like the brand is still very much alive. The brand is strong,
stripes, but all day, every day.
I went in there to just look for some sneakers the other day, and it was hard.
I couldn't find the vibes in there were kind of like mid.
I'd rather go into like a Nike store or
Nike outlet. Shout out to Nike outlet.
Nike outlet.
Nike outlet in Amish County, bro. Have you been to Amish?
No.
Like, what Stratford? Is that what Amish?
Is that Stratford? I think so.
Amish County is huge. Like there's like a huge Amish County.
So if you go to the Amish lands over there, there's this Nike outlet. It's massive.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah, you would have like a field day in that store.
So Foot Locker is closing 400 stores by 2026, and that's according to CBS, CTV, and ABC News.
Damn. So it's not looking too good for.
Tristan Walker is actually on the board of Foot Locker. You knew that, eh? Yeah.
So damn, and like from one company to the next, it's not looking good for Tristan's track record right now.
Yeah. Tristan Walker, legendary entrepreneur.
Legendary.
Just I don't know, the steam kind of wore off a little bit, or he kind of just went secretive because he's out of the limelight now. He's just being more an executive. Yeah.
But one thing that I was just reading actually, and this is according to CNN as well, they're closing in attempt to create new experimental new store concepts. So to me, it seems like they're closing all those stores to make them more of a location, like just having one store in Toronto rather than having a store in every single mall.
Yeah.
And then having that location have some crazy concept in
I
it.
like that
I
actually.
like
I actually
that.
kind of like that
Yeah,
idea
I like it a
because
lot.
it's just kind of it's taking away all the washing of their brand. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it's
It's
yeah,
losing
yeah.
the essence.
yes, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
minimizing it to the point where this is going to be an attraction now.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that a
I
lot.
like
And there's
that.
a lot of ways they can have like activations with a lot of new brands.
Mhm.
You know, I think that could be really cool.
You have like a basketball court there.
Yeah,
like people can
basketball
actually play as they're
court.
waiting for like something like
Word,
that.
word.
Yeah.
Have like a dunk off in there.
Even like as you're sitting down, like you're sitting on like a basketball bench, you know, like an NBA bench,
Yeah.
like with your favorite teams on the logos of the
Yeah.
chairs. You know what I'm saying? So it gives it more. Even if you're changing, you're going in a locker room. Like that's dope. That's a dope idea, bro.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot of opportunities. Like there used to be like the meet and greets. Like what happened? The meet and greets
Yeah,
like
that's
died.
so true.
Like,
NBA players used to pull up
Yeah.
and sign autographs and stuff
Yup,
like that.
yup.
That's facts.
Michael Jordan was in the Foot Locker, downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
But, like I remember Big Sean had a meet and greet at Nomad.
Nomad, yeah, I
Nomad,
remember that.
bro,
Nomad
that was
Toronto.
back in the
That was
day.
back in the day. It's like
Yeah.
Remember that,
2015.
bro?
Yeah,
I was a
15,
big
2015.
Sean fan.
Same, bro. Bro, I was there.
I was there. The
so-
Tisa,
Yeah, the
Obey hats.
Obey?
Yo.
You're like, what's your favorite Finally Famous?
Finally Famous 2.
Finally
2.
Famous 1 is the
I
best.
like the
bro.
first one, yeah.
Yeah?
The first
Finally
one.
Famous classic.
I like
Classic
the
shit.
one. Are you talking about the one with the gray hat and then he's wearing like the Just Dons, the gray sneakers with the pink bottom? That's my favorite one. You know what I'm
Finally
saying?
Famous for me is like the one he's wearing like a pink
He's wearing.
shirt, black blazer, gray background.
Oh, that's the album.
Yeah,
So you're
that's
just-
the
album.
Finally Famous album.
Yeah, talking about the album. The album's okay. The album's pretty good.
Yeah.
With the Chris Brown last on it. The mixtape though with the pink hat and
Yes.
the
I remember bumping
the
that
pink
in St.
shoes.
Chris.
Yeah, that was a dope mixtape, bro. That was like that had like everybody on the wave, and that's when he dropped the Lemonade Flow. That had that Drake copy, that Nicki Minaj copy, that everybody copied. Like that was a moment. That was a moment, bro. I was so pissed at that day.
Shout out Big Sean.
I was in the meeting at Nomad,
Uh-huh.
and I had lied to my mom that I was gonna go to spend time with my cousin,
Mhm.
and my cousin snitched on me, bro.
Damn.
And told my mom that I'm there. So she pulled up
Damn.
and was like,
So you got embarrassed, like she like actually plucked you out.
no, she didn't pluck me out. She was about to though.
Yeah.
She was downstairs and was like, if you don't come downstairs right now, I'm going inside. And I was like, fuck.
So you just like
You know
I
what
just
I'm
like
saying?
tuck tail and just leave the store.
Exactly, bro. And Big Sean hadn't come out yet.
Imagine if Big Sean saw you.
Word,
Like
I'd be-
She's like, yo,
In-
mom,
in
mom,
like a
I
van
saw you.
across
Let
the
him,
street.
let him live, let him live, let him live. Yeah, mom, look, Big
Damn,
Sean said I
bro.
could stay.
Damn, bro. Yeah, man, I was heated. My cousin never been the same since. You know what I'm saying?
It's still lingering. The residue's still
He's like,
there.
"You snitch ass nigga. Oh man, shout out to the fam. You know, speaking of Big Sean though,
What's up?
Kendrick just got at him.
Yeah. Kendrick. Yeah.
Editor put in the Kendrick Lamar clip here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so he just did some crazy. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what provoked like you? I listened to it earlier, but like I didn't really digest it. So what? I always find like Kendrick has like this immunity, like he can just diss you and like nothing ever comes back to him. Am I right in saying that?
No
Like,
one
it's just
wants
like-
to face him.
Yeah.
No one wants to face him or something like that. He can just say whatever, and people like, okay, like that's like kind of the feeling I get.
Mhm.
Maybe I can say something to you, and you're like, you look at me, and you're like, it's not really worth it.
You know what it is? It's like if you're in the club and a big ass dude bumps you and is like, "What's up?"
or he
And you're like-
grabs your girl's ass. Like, what are you gonna do?
Damn, grab his girl's
Like,
ass. That's
you-
crazy.
You know, like what would you do, bro? Like a
Like,
big ass
walk,
dude
walk
just grabs
faster,
your
baby.
missus.
Walk faster, baby.
Like, yeah.
Poke his eyes.
This dude's like 6'7" though. Like,
Poke his eyes. They're like poking eyes.
Well, I
But,
know
like,
he'll
karate.
probably
I know
react quick.
karate for real, so I know what to do. What you would actually do in that situation if you're fighting a big, huge dude, and
Who
listen,
just
guys,
violated you.
I do not condone violence, but
but
in this situation, what you do is you step in between the bottom of their foot and their leg. Step in that middle place. When you step there, they're wide open. Because they're going to be like, what's going on? Why is he stepping on my foot like this? And then their whole jaw, everything's open. Just try it, guys.
Step on their foot.
Yeah, but not
Interesting.
just step on their foot like I'm stepping on their toes.
Yeah.
There's a certain part. So if your foot's like this, there's a certain part of your foot right in between where your leg
Yeah.
and your ankle goes into
Yeah.
your foot.
Yeah.
You step right there on
Like
the
the
top.
like the tongue.
They're going to be like, yeah, where the tongue of your shoe is.
Yeah.
Hit them hard enough right there, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's open. Jaw, neck, you can do whatever to them after that. Especially if you step hard enough.
Huh. I don't know, man.
A-town
Because
stomp on their foot and
Bro.
then just go to town. Interesting.
Telling you.
it's a lose situation, bro. Because how you getting out of that alive, like physically and mentally? Because if you walk away, your girl is gonna lose respect for you. If you fight, you're gonna get most likely injured. So, and this is like the death of every man. They never want to face this. I'm telling you, like this is every man's worst nightmare. A guy who's completely oversizing you and overpowers you, violates your girl and violates you in return, and you know you have no skin in the game. There's no way you can take this dude on. If you fight and you get crunched, at least your woman knows you got honor.
You gotta
sure.
fight, bro.
You gotta fight.
You gotta
And
fight.
you
you
gotta
gotta
die.
fight.
You gotta die. You gotta
gotta
be-
fight.
you
Yeah,
gotta
you
die
gotta
for your
die.
girl.
You gotta die.
Yeah.
Legit, like as
Facts.
dudes, we gotta die for that.
You gotta fight.
Yeah. I'm talking shit about poke eyes. Like I'd at least like hype up and get in his face or something like that. And then
I'm not doing that.
huh?
I'm not gonna hype.
Not gonna hype? You're just going straight to it.
I'm going straight to it.
Like,
Because if you
talk
hype,
like you're like, yo, what are you doing to her? Like, try to
At
pretend you're
least.
gonna fight and
At
then
least.
and let your
At
boys
least.
back you
Yo,
up.
hold me back.
Hold me back.
because
Hold me
now
back.
you're giving them time though. If you hype, now you're giving them time. Because there's
But-
a possibility that in the club there's a lot of possibilities.
So Isaac's a fighter, eh?
He's a fighter.
I'm learning more
my
about
dad
Isaac.
is a real black belt. Like he was a sensei for
That's
real.
right,
Like
that's
he
right, yeah.
taught
He
karate.
taught you.
So as he was teaching adults, I got to learn. And I'm not a fighter though. I don't fight for real, but
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
I know karate and stuff like that. So
You know
and I know
self-defense.
self-defense 100%.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not hyping because now you're giving them an opportunity to size you up for
And
real.
they can see, they know, like, bruh, I'm 6'7", you're like 5'11", 6 feet with shoes, right? I got size on you. Like, is it a fair fight? Yeah, you might be able to land a couple, but at the end of the day, he might just crunch you. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
in my rule of thumb is just like you gotta be willing to get crunched, especially if it's your wife
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
She'll never look at you the same if you just walk
For
away.
sure.
You gotta
Like
get
that's a
folded.
divorce being like just planted in the seeds right there, and it's just like I lose
You
respect.
gotta
for
do
this.
something.
You gotta do something.
You gotta
Yeah.
you know,
Do
hurt this
something,
person.
man.
Yeah?
Do something.
Throw like a bottle. If you're on the club, bro, grab like
Grab
that
a
Henny.
bottle,
Grab something. something. So Jamaicans
Hit 'em
do.
with a Henny
Jamaicans,
bottle.
Making they grab
that's how
something.
Jamaicans fight. They're just grabbing whatever's closest to them. They're
just-
grabbing
and
that
just-
and they're
and
throwing
toss
that.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way to do it.
That's what you got to do right there.
Or you can just like you can do like a Trojan horse attack.
What's that?
Like
Explain that one.
you come like with like a group of people, and they all look as if like they're cooperating, but they just attack. You know what a Trojan horse was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
like they hid inside the horse and
Yeah,
then just
yeah.
surprise attack.
So you're saying wait till later.
Yeah, wait till later.
Like so turn up the whole night, tell the man them,
You know, like
tell the
40 laws
guys.
of power, right? Like sometimes it's better to there's like a law that says use like retreat, like
Yeah,
retreat
yeah.
tactic.
retreat tactic,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you know what, bro? I get it. I'll be like, yo, I know you're feeling my girl. She's hot. That's what I would do. I'd use my words. I'd be like, yo, listen, I can see why you do that. My girl is hot. I can see you definitely can't control yourself, which says a lot about you. But you know what? Good on you. All right, have a nice evening. And you just grab your girl and go away.
Walk away.
You just embarrass bro in front of everybody. Be
yeah.
like, you clearly can't control yourself. You don't know how to act. Like make him look small.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
with the words.
With the words.
That could work.
That could work.
As long as it's not in a club. 'Cause that's not gonna work.
That's what's tough about it. If
It's
it
in
has
a
to
club,
be,
it's noisy.
It's
You're like,
noisy.
yo.
Word. And about the retreat too. Like if you retreat, like there might not be enough
It's the
time.
optics. The optics look so
exactly.
bad. You're like,
you just gonna like,
wow,
let's go.
whatever. Oh my God.
You know,
But if you're outside the parking lot, that could work.
Our end result is we have to fight.
You gotta fight.
You gotta do something.
You gotta be willing to die.
But before we move on to the other topic, can we stick on this for a second?
What's up?
Yeah.
Because you touched on your girl being hot.
Okay.
And I think a real issue in the world is a lot of people want a pretty girl.
Yeah.
But they can't really handle
It's
what
stress.
comes with it.
It's stress, bro.
Can you guys handle what comes with dating a pretty girl? Like, and not just dating, but wifing, like that being your wifey. Like your wife being clearly attractive where men are going to be swerving 100% every time she goes outside. Are you
Can I
guys
handle
cool with
it?
that? Yeah, because when I say handle it, I mean like as a a beautiful woman, most likely you're going to want to post pictures that
show off your assets.
show off your accents.
Yes.
Right? For lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And some people aren't cool with that.
Yeah.
Beautiful women, they have friends. Not saying non-beautiful women have friends, but they have friends that are probably also beautiful.
And she's trying to keep up.
And they go out.
Yeah.
And they turn up. They might go out alone without you. Like, do you think that's something that you guys handle well? Like, what's your guys' stance on that type of stuff?
See, I think for me, man, like I think if my girl is pang like that, before even making my girl, like the values have to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's on IG trying to like show off her body, I'm like, clearly you're still trying to get attention from other dudes. Like, I'm just not gonna tolerate that. If you're hot and you wear like good clothing and you're actually just posing and you're looking, but you can tell like this girl like has a body on her and she's posting, cool. For me, it's just like the trust that we gotta have, or I gotta have in her, is that she knows that my guy is the guy for me, and I gotta believe that. And as a dude, you're a dude at the end of the day. You know how guys move, but it's just, you gotta trust your girl to be like, yo, I'm married, I have a husband, I have a boyfriend, or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, women are women. There's always gonna be another dude better than you.
You think so?
Oh,
well, yeah. I agree with that.
100%.
There's always a better dude.
There's always going to be a guy with better riz. There's always going to be a guy with more money. There's going to be a guy who's more handsome. There's going to be more fit and athletic. And my theory is like women always punch up. Like women, they can have the best dude, but they're always going to look for like, that guy is, because it's a survival mechanism, bro. It's like a survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Hypergamy,
right? So they're always going to punch up. So you as a guy, you can't even be mad at that other dude because you just got outclassed.
Most
like
definitely.
In sports, whatever, there's a guy who's like, I got beat today and there's nothing I can do about that. He dropped 30 on me, like locked me up. I can't do much.
What can you do?
Can't do much, bro.
What do you think, Alex?
Man, no, you said a lot of good points, bro, and I agree with just about everything you said. So, I guess to add on, I'd say like the trust is everything.
Yeah.
You know, like if I don't see myself trusting her, I'm not even gonna date her in the first place. You know,
and
like,
you know it too instinctively.
Yeah,
like,
you know, like
like
a girl that you think I can work towards trusting
Yeah.
versus one that I don't think I'm gonna be able to trust her at all.
Yeah.
You know, so for girls like that, you know, they don't. I don't really rate them to get into that stage where I'd have to be worried in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, first things first, I need to be able to trust you before I even, you know, have to worry about any of that. You know?
Yeah.
So it's simple as that, you know. And you can tell from even like an Instagram like scroll, this is not gonna be good at all, you know. So it's simple as that, man.
Yeah, for me,
because your girl's like, she's a very lovely chick, you know what I'm saying? So she must get hailed up all the time.
Yeah, I have 100%. I know this. I know that for a fact. But for me, I think I'm kind of I'm different when it comes to relationships. Like, go out, like, post the bikini pic.
Oh, you're that dude.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to be this is what I don't want. Us to be in a relationship and you don't post none of that stuff.
You feel restricted.
Right? You feel restricted. You don't do none of that stuff. And as soon as we break up, boom, bikini, boom, this, that, like
Revenge bod on the ground,
yeah,
all over.
I don't want that. For me, and it's not because of that. For me, I personally believe in like, if this is something that you really want to do it. I'm going to trust you. And if I don't, I'm going to try. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hopefully you don't fail. But like, I'm the guy who's like, yo, go out with your friends. Because when I want to go out, I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go out just to man them tonight, I'm just trying to go out peaceful. If I'm trying to post a pic or do whatever it is, I don't know what we can do like that, but I'm going to do it. So it's like, I rather just, go out, turn up. If you want to post a bikini pic, post it.
You know, the thing is, I think that kind of like what we're talking about drinking. It lowers the incentive of actually you even trying to do it. It's like, if my man doesn't care, like what's the point? What's the effort? You know what I'm saying?
Talking about
with drinking, like how when we grew up, like Isaac's parents gave him drinks early. My dad always had liquor available, and for growing up in Sarnia, parents used to like lock up their liquor. So when they leave the house, these guys will just wild out and go like crushing beers and everything. So when they come over, they're like, "Oh, well, bro, your parents like are leaving their drinks open. Oh my god, bro, let's crush some brewskis." Dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that incentive, there's no incentive for you to like really, really go all out because you know your man kind of allows it. Yeah,
I believe in like just having the most individuality as possible while still being in a relationship.
Maintain your independence.
Because one thing that women do when you get into a relationship, they cut off everybody.
Yeah.
They cut off all their friends. They cut off everybody. That's how it works for majority. I'd say 98% of women.
Really?
When they get in relationships, they cut off everyone. Or if they don't cut them off like fully, it's just going to be way less than what it was before. Right? Like I feel like that's how women are. So naturally, they're going to start moving away from their friends, wanting to spend more time with you. And in the honeymoon phase of a relationship, you're going to be cool with that. You're going to be with your girl every weekend, every day, on the phone all day. But then when years go by and you guys are also growing and changing as people, right? Because that's one thing that people don't understand about relationships. Like, you change. If you're with my girl have been together for in total like 8 years, right? And obviously we've broken up and whatever before, but we're still sticking it out. And like, being in a relationship, we've changed so much. I'm not the same guy that I was.
You've grown.
I've grown.
Yeah.
So it's like, we can't stick to the same things. And I feel like women are more creatures of habit, where they love doing that same thing. Like, that's their movie night, whatever it is, they love doing that same thing. So when all of a sudden you come like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this, it's a huge change. To you it might not be, but to them it is. So that's why I'm just like, yo, now like do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Like, if I have a problem with it, I'll voice it. We'll have a conversation. We'll get over it. But go out, turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want you to be an individual. Yeah. Like, I want you to be yourself. And even, it's another topic, but like, paying for everything with a woman. Okay, I'll pay for everything, but I can't be hungry. The house can't be dirty.
Your walls can't be
I'm going to require that stuff if I'm paying for everything, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want a slave.
You don't. You want someone who has like a strong backbone.
Yeah, and I feel like
is
men,
giving and nurturing.
Exactly. Yeah. But I feel like men, when they pay for everything, they expect a slave.
It's a transaction.
Because you're paying, you want something in return.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I do not want that. I want to go out, turn up, leave the kids with me tonight. Yeah. We chill. Go out. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree with you there. Like, as long as like they actually maintain some sort of like respect when they're out there, like. Because at the end of the day, they're representing you. Like, everyone's gonna say, "Yo, that's Isaac Bob's missus," like, and she's moving like that. Yo, like, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? There's eyes everywhere, especially in a place like Toronto. But yeah, man, I see your point. I just think there's some taste you gotta have in like wilding out, some class, some slow.
Not like Kanye. Getting head on the
domes
boat.
on the boat.
You know what I'm saying?
No domes.
With his booty out. Word. You thought he was slick. You ain't slick.
Oh my God,
you ain't low.
But Al, speaking about girls, bro, you were in a similar long-term relationship.
Yeah. How deep are we in? 40 minutes in. I think
Yes.
we're
Yes.
in the
I feel
deep
the
end.
Good
pulse.
segue.
You know what I'm
segue.
saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I was segueing out of you, sucking back back in.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I'm single. It has been
How long have you been single now? Like since
like
the breakup?
5 months. 5
Yeah,
months.
I think the fans
what
knew
I'm
you're
saying?
in a relationship for about 7 years.
Yeah, so it was a tough transition. I actually wasn't gonna bring it up on the pod at all, but recently I bumped into somebody on socials, and he was talking about how he went through a breakup,
Mm-hmm.
and we started talking about our similar situation,
Mm-hmm.
and I could tell it really helped him because he's like, man, no one's talking about it, So that's something. All right, I'm open to talk about it. So, yeah, bro.
So
it
you
was
guys
tough.
chatted. You guys chatted.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, as like your friend, business partner, whatever, like I chat with you pretty much every day.
Every day.
Every day. Like at some points, guys, I'll see Alex coming like, fuck, what do you want?
Same.
Like leave me alone,
Word.
But you got to, because you got to get business moving. You got to like have that you got to be on the phone for an hour. Like it's just, you must do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I never felt that you really felt the break. I mean, personally, like I never felt like you felt like broken up. It's you kind of, all right, cool, it's over. It's we broken up.
Really?
Yeah, that's the impression I always got.
Damn, nah, bro. I went through it, bro. I went through it. Like if you were to talk to my mom, you would see that like I was down. Like I had a good like 2 weeks where I was just in shambles, my guy. It was tough. I won't lie to you. It was tough. Like my mom thought I was depressed.
So this is
even my ex knew I was so down that she wanted to talk and like try to lift my spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
she's trying to say, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Like it was bad.
You're in the shower, listen to Keisha Cole.
Love. Yeah. Nah, definitely not. But I was definitely down low. Took a good 2 weeks to just like get myself into a good headspace, better headspace, not good. Going to therapy, working it out. What really helped me was like when going to therapy and her saying, you did your best. Like that really helped because at first I felt like a real sense of loss and failure, because you have this projected idea of what the relationship could be. So having that kind of just like Thanos disappear in front of you, it really has this thought of failure, and kind of related to sports when you work so hard for something and then you come in
you
second.
get deep in the playoffs,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you lose in
Deep in
game
the
7
playoffs.
of like the finals.
Exactly.
And who
Buzzer
said-
beater.
and
At
who
the
said
buzzer.
that? Who said that you tried your best?
My therapist.
Your
My
therapist
therapist.
said that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because actually she reminded me that like I actually had started therapy to better our relationship, like my relationship between me and my
And that
ex.
was your idea.
Her idea actually.
Okay.
Her idea. So yeah, that really helps, so I could really feel like, all right, I'm coming out of something that I put all my effort into, so yeah, bro, breaking up was tough. I learned a lot about myself throughout it. And if you're a dude going through a breakup, bro, keep your head up. Keep your head up, my guy.
When did you realize it was not worth the fight? Because you both were like in this relationship for 7 years, and at this juncture in your life, it's easy to be like, we've been here for so long, through ups and downs, I still love you. When did you finally realize it's not worth the fight for yourself?
I'd say like cycles, when things just keep going in cycles.
Keeps going in cycles.
Instead of like progressing, that's when you can tell that like there's no progression throughout the relationship, And there's certain things that I was not comfortable with as well. And like I was looking at, engagements and wedding rings and stuff like that. My mom told her, yo, I'm thinking about marrying this woman.
Yeah.
But then like after working through couples therapy, it was like, all right, this isn't working, So that's when we got to it.
Yeah, man. Breakups are rough, bro. Me and my girl, we broke up a couple of times. It was definitely a rough patch this year. But the only reason why we really stuck it through, well, the reason why for me, to be honest, bro, is like I feel like to find a girl that really actually loves you, like for real, bro. Like my girl, she loves me for real.
She loves you for
real.
Yeah.
And I love her for real like that too. Like she's been my ride or die for that long. So it's like when you ask him like, when do you realize it's time to give up? Like that one, like hit my chest a little bit because it's like, damn, like
Because 7 years,
it's
you
a
know,
hard
as men,
hard thing to do.
when we're invested in something, it's
Not committed.
yeah, you're exactly that lost fallacy is just like, I'm in it. I've got to see my investment in this all the way through, right? And you're doing everything to make sure it still rides out, you know? So, and you're looking at your youth, bro, right? So like you were like in a relationship for like 22-ish around that time.
23.
23,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that is like prime time, like legit.
Nah, I'd say actually, as a man, I think your prime is actually your 30s. 30
Well,
to
I guess
35.
it's prime time, as in like
You're
growing
earning-
up time.
Exactly.
Because like for me, I started dating my girl. Because how old are you? You're a couple years older than me, right? I'm
30.
95. What are you?
93.
Okay, yeah. So you're 2 years older than me. So I started dating my girl the same time as you, but I was 20. So now being 28 and like, or turning 28 and making money and all that type of stuff, like real money for real. Like I own things for real. This has been the hardest time to be in a relationship. Like the hardest.
Yeah.
Because when you're at that age, when you guys met and when like I met my girl, like we're still youths. Like we're still turning up, having fun. We have jobs, but it's like,
And she doesn't care like you're broke. Like it's just like, yeah, like, you know, it is what it is. But when you grow and you're getting deeper into it, she's not looking up like, hey, like you got me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She's looking at you like, okay, I'm looking to find a guy who I can rock with, you know? Because they're like, yeah, I'm not going to be pretty forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, never forget.
Don't be saying that shit too loud though.
Who, me?
You're trying to get canceled out here, bro.
Yeah.
Say that too loud for the women to hear.
We're having an open forum.
Is this a safe space?
It's a safe space.
This is a safe space.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
never
It's a
forget,
safe
bro.
space. All right.
When my like previous ex, when I was going to college, and they're like, what lane are you taking? What are you taking for your degree? And I said fashion.
Gay.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like she just like wrote me off like that, bro. It was like
She's
That's
expecting you to be
Instant
sitting like this in
engineering.
class.
Word. No, I thought she was expecting me to say engineering.
Engineering.
Or something
Was
like
she like
that.
African?
Nah, Jamaican.
Jamaican.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
People forget how proper Jamaicans are.
Yeah,
Proper?
for real. People think that we're
Yeah.
all
Like
dirty and
People think you're
ghetto.
boisterous and shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Jamaicans
In
are
Jamaica?
so proper.
Yo,
Yeah.
school is serious.
It's like
Yeah.
uniform.
Bro, everything's uniform.
Crisp.
School serious.
Yes, sir,
Teachers
ma'am.
are still whooping ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like they're
They're like beating your
proper
knuckles
out
with a
there.
ruler.
Yes.
You know, you get disciplined.
Like you don't wear dreads in school.
You have to
Where?
cut your
Jamaica.
hair.
Yeah.
You gotta have like a cut like yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Jobs don't even
Yeah.
hire guys with dreads in Jamaica.
Like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Like
very-
for real.
it's
They
very-
discriminate against like what the world looks at as like
As
the
Jamaican.
most Jamaican.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And there's like a whole big thing of like a kid wearing dreads and like almost getting kicked out of school
In
like,
Jamaica.
In Jamaica, bro. People forget how proper Jamaica really
Very
is.
proper.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, Jamaica's a very proper school. Very proper school. For school. Country. Yeah. I don't know why I said school. Either because we were just talking about school.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. So that was a tough situation that I went through this year, and I'm on the other side of it. You know, so I'm excited about my future and in a building backstage, bro. Yeah.
As from like a 7-year relationship, and like a majority of the guys and people who listen are men, what is something you can share that you're like, damn, I wish I can do better, and you think it's like a common trap a lot of men fall into that could be the demise of their relationship?
Trying to be superhero.
Try to be superhero.
Yeah, trying to be superhero, trying to have everything on their shoulders. I can do it all. I don't need to talk to her. That was one thing that I did that was bad. That was like a poor miscommunication on my end. So I definitely think if you're a guy in a relationship, communicate the things you're weak at. Talk to her about the things you're weak at. Don't try to hide it on your own. You know,
That's so hard to do though, bro.
it's so
Because
hard
you're
to
a
do.
man. Like you're
That's
like,
so
yo,
hard to
like
do.
let me take
Yeah.
your problems. Like let me carry that burden.
Yeah, or at least say I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I like this is what I'm struggling with. Like I wouldn't even say what I'm struggling with. You know what I'm saying? I would like just internalize it and just deep it on my own and try to like figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the big things is to communicate the thing you're struggling with, so she at least has a heads up. You know, and it's not like tiptoeing around you when you're in a mood or not the way you usually are because you're trying to hide that you're going through something. So that's one thing
Yeah.
that I suggest, you know?
I'm working on that so heavy right now, like, because girls know when you're off. Girls know,
For sure.
especially if you've been with them for years like that. So I'm working on that. Like, it's so hard to do, especially a person that you want them to look at you as like strong and all that type of stuff. So
And
to be
dependable.
vulnerable to that person
Yeah.
is very hard
Mm-hmm.
because you want to play the dominant role most of the time.
Mhm.
But like to come out and be like, yo, I'm going through this, or I'm sad, it's hard. Because for me, I'm definitely an internalizer. Like, I'm gonna go in my car and sit there for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And just sit there. Like, I love being alone. So it's hard for me to like open up and be like, yeah, I'm going through this, or I feel like this. But definitely, it's a new thing, but the communication is so important. But it's hard, yo. I don't know how to. I feel like it's because like, how do you practice that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we? I feel like as men, we know that practice makes perfect. That's something that's been drilled in our head forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, we got to go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you go to the gym with communication? Because, especially with women, because women will use that against you eventually in an argument, and something's gonna come up,
It's in their
and they're
back
gonna bring
pocket.
it back up, and it's just gonna hit you
There's
right
some girls who did, but I actually didn't do
here.
that. That was one thing I commended her for. Like that was like her biggest like
She never used your weaknesses
never
against
used
you.
anything. I told her some shit.
Shout out to her. Yo,
I
for
told her
real.
some shit, and she
Shout out to her, for
never did that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And that was really impressive. But
How did you learn that though?
I didn't.
You just did it.
I didn't. I didn't learn it. I
Okay.
tried, and I was trying to get there,
Yeah.
but I never learned it all the way.
Okay.
You know, up to like the end, like I just never learned it. That's always like my biggest thing that I took from that relationship that I need to bring into my other relationships. The other one is be careful of the traits that you don't like in your mom. You know,
Be careful of the traits you don't like in your mom.
careful of the traits you don't like in your
Expand
mom.
on that, because
Yeah.
that's crazy right there.
Be careful of the traits you don't like in your mom, and you get. So here's the thing: there's traits that you don't like in your mom that are normal to you, and you'll get that in your girl and hate that in your girl.
Mm.
And,
Damn, bro.
Shit.
and you'll be hating it, and it will be normal to you. So you're like, why do I hate that? And it's actually because you have been accustomed to that your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
That
Fuck,
bro,
dude.
yeah, yeah. That
Bro.
was when I discovered that in myself. I was like, holy, that
Oh my
took me
god.
for a loop. You know,
And
So-
how long in the relation did you realize this?
Yo.
after the relationship.
This guy has me baffled right now. This is why men, we need to have conversations like this.
Yeah.
Cause yo, you just said something that's like, bro, I don't know if I've experienced that, but I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. This is why men need to have these types of conversations. Because
Yeah.
most of the time we're just gonna hold it down when we link up, chill,
Chop it up.
smoke, drink,
Yeah.
turn up,
Camaraderie.
talk about dumb ball, girls, whatever. But like, we won't go deep like this.
That's
like,
what
bro,
Chinelli was saying yesterday.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know I'm
Chinelli was saying
Being
yesterday
vulnerable,
too.
yeah.
Be vulnerable, like have these conversations, because bruh, that was it right there. That was it. What you just said right there, that was it.
And the thing is, you don't even know it.
You don't know it because it's what you're used to.
You're used to it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. That so to answer, I moved back home to live with my mom and build myself up for a few months, and I was noticing similarities. I was like, but wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, be careful of that, yo.
So now you're back home. You're 30 years old. You just turned 30.
Yeah.
Starting over again,
Mm-hmm.
right? How's that like for you? Especially for a man like you. You know,
Uncomfortable.
you're feeling like you're goal oriented, and
Uncomfortable.
now you're like, "Troop, back to the start line again, buddy."
Yeah. I'd say it's not back to the start line. I'd
Yeah,
say it's
no.
a step back.
It's a step back.
And it helped a lot. Like I'm about to be debt free, like
Yep.
completely debt free. So that
Big
you know
up,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Respect.
I'm like 2-3 weeks away from being completely debt free. So like
Mm-hmm.
that's
fire.
yeah, bro. Debt free with good credit.
Mm-hmm.
At 30, you're like, all right,
Ladies, you heard that?
stop, stop that.
See,
Stop
Alex
that.
Witter is out.
I
He's
ain't
out here.
looking.
Ladies,
I am not looking.
Ladies, did
for
you hear
anybody.
that?
You know what I'm saying?
He's got that good credit. You know that mortgage approval is gonna come in
Don't kill me.
clutch.
Nah. So that was that's the reality of it, bro. Taking a step back, take like 4 steps forward, you know. And you know, to find a rent is crazy right now too.
Yeah,
You know, there is
Yes.
life is getting
insane.
hard, bro.
It is insane. So you see the girls that got their rent jacked up on them,
Which one?
like
How much?
like $7,000 or something like that. Like it was 2,500 one month, and it's 9,500 the next
Holy
month.
shit. Even Chanelli was saying that yesterday
Chanelli,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chanelli,
His
bro.
mortgage
Yeah,
went
you wanna
up
pull
to
it up,
like
bro?
$10,000. It's the interest rate hike. That's what it is.
Interest rate hike.
The interest rate run up, and if you don't have a fixed mortgage or a fixed so if your house is made after I believe 2018,
Mm-hmm.
the owners can jack up the price of you
Of the rent. Yeah,
of the
yeah.
rent at any time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think it's if your home is past 2018,
Yeah.
bro.
but
People in my building, like they're all dropping.
Like
Boom,
flies.
like yo,
can't
like
afford it.
rent to them is being taken up to like 8, so you're paying like 2,000, they want like 2,900 3,100 for like a 1-bedroom, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I've been fortunate because my landlord is just kind of like, yo, like we don't really care, like the value of the thing is going up any higher, and they're like, yo, we rate you, we respect you.
Mhm.
So I've been very, very fortunate, especially like going full time in Uplift Studios, bro.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm very, very lucky, bro.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm looking for probably in the next like couple of months.
Trying to move out,
Of course.
trying to move back downtown.
Probably not actually. Like I think I might like move somewhere like Scarborough, or
Go back to Etobicoke, bro. You know, like enjoying it single.
Etobicoke is actually alright.
Like, you know what I'm
Etobicoke
saying?
might be fun single. You know, the Etobicoke life as a single man is probably different. So there's that. And honestly, my mind right now is more on this like just getting to the money, you know, and building up. So I'm excited about that right now, bro. With what we're doing with Uplift, with how hustle's going.
We're hustling
No.
hard.
You're building up the media company, man, and I'm really seeing that take shape. You know, we're seeing that take shape. We're getting like some really big guests. So, yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
And lastly, bro,
What's up?
what's one thing you're the most proud of in your whole relationship?
Most proud of? I'd say all right, so I could say as in a relationship, how there's 2 ways I would look at that. One is like my own growth, and then my growth as a partner in a
Yeah.
relationship. So in terms of my own growth, I would say my ability to empathize has grown like significantly throughout. So now I think I can communicate a lot better and have a stronger understanding when it comes to a relationship. In terms of a partner, I'd say being able to like understand I would say it's empathy on both ends, actually. The empathy I think I have grown throughout my relationship has really helped me develop as a person, and like my overall emotional intelligence is like skyrocketed. So I can really tell a person's state, you know. Now even in business, when we're talking to somebody, I'm like, they're not buying, they're buying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know when to end the call.
for sure. Like,
Yeah.
so that's some of the things that I think really help, and I'm really proud of in the relationship. So.
This podcast is brought to you by NyaraiCellars. If you didn't know, NyaraiCellars is the only Black-owned wine company in Canada. Right now, I'm holding the rosé, the 2021 rosé bottle. This drink is amazing. I mean, it's perfect for those dishes such as seafood, where you're cooking shrimp, you're having some pasta, whatever it is you're having. grab a bottle of NyaraiCellars, the rosé. If you're having a date night with your significant other, you know what to grab. Grab the Nyarai. Whatever it is, grab the Nyarai. I mean, you will not go wrong with this wine. It's perfect for everybody. If you've never drank wine, this is a great bottle for you. Or even if you're a wine expert, you're an aficionado and you drink everything. I mean, you cannot go in Nyarai. I'm telling you, this wine is really, really good. And even though I'm boosting it this hard, is because I really love drinking it. And I'm someone who loves to drink wine. So whatever it is, whatever the special occasion, check out Nyarai. They have Sauvignon Blancs, they have Rieslings. I'm holding the rosé right now. They have a wide variety of different collections of different wines you can choose from. Make sure to check them out. The link is going to be in the description. Check them out. Order a crate for yourself, or you can send a gift to someone that you want to gift some wine to. You can't go wrong with that. So NyaraiCellars, check them out. Link will be in the description. And now back to the show. So I got in trouble for liking a photo one time. Right? My ex got mad at me, and at the time my mentality was like it was like a pretty, like, she was wearing a bikini, she's at the beach in like Cancun or whatever, and this is like when IG had that so and so likes blank's photo. I actually saw the status. So I ended up getting a call and ends up being like, oh my god, how dare you like her, or you like her, I'm like, my mindset is like, I'm just supporting a friend's by giving, because at the time you can see the like counter, right? So I'm like, okay, let me just boost her stock up. Like, that's my homie from we used to work together.
This is what you told your girl, or this is how you really felt?
Bruh, this is how I really felt. Like, there was a time like where likes used to matter, and I just like everyone's photo. Like, even my sister used to like watch me scroll and just like everything. It's like, bro, you're not actually gonna like look at the pic and like it. I'm like, no, I know that's my boy. I'm just gonna like his pic and keep it moving, right? Boost up his stock. So I'm trying to tell this, and it's like, no, you like her, you think she's hot, and that's when I knew what you do online is a reflective of how you really feel. So like, if it's like a comparison thing online, specifically, girls will think that you fancy this other girl more than you actually fancy me. Like, it could be an insecurity of them that, yo, you're my man and you're looking at another girl. It's like as if you like checked her out right in front of her, you know? So I truly understood why she felt that. And that's why, like, when girls are mad that their boyfriends like another girl's pic, I can see why they feel like that. The only thing I'd say is, if you're going to get mad at your boyfriend for liking another girl's photo, is you better not be posting anything that would be getting guys thirsty as well too. You know what I'm saying? It's an equal exchange. So that's how I feel about it, man. Like, but for me, showing off my girl, I've done it.
That term, that's the term.
Showing off.
That's the
showing
term.
off.
That's what most women say. Like, you're not gonna show me off. But it's like, for me personally, again, like, if you know, you know. Like, I don't want any of that energy.
The question is for what? Go ahead.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I cut you off quickly.
Well, no, I was saying, like, I don't want that energy that comes with the relationship online. I don't want it. I've never seen it be positive.
Because when you break up, everyone knows.
Yeah. So even when you're together, people are hating. People are projecting all this negative energy to you.
People are creeping your life too.
Yeah. As a man, like, yo, we're weak sometimes. Like, I've made mistakes in the past. And like, if you're out there showing your girl off, and it leaves no room for mistake, of course. Right. Which you shouldn't make any mistakes, y'all, but things happen. You know what I mean? And I think in general, like, I've never seen it work. I have no examples of a relationship online that has been 100% successful.
Man, it's insane you say that, because I agree. Because it's an indicator of whether you're single or you're still in a relationship. Like, I can, and I think over social media, you develop that radar of knowing if someone is still in a relationship, where they're still, or they're single now. Like, you'll go to a girl's page, she'll start posting more, you know, pics showcasing herself. All the pics of her and her man are scraped. Gone.
I don't want to be, listen, I will never be that guy.
And those are memories deleted. Like, you're looking at that photo like, damn, like, I used to cherish this moment. And that's how I felt too. Like, when I had to, I archived all my photos. I didn't really delete them, because I'm like, that was a special time in my life. Like, what am I gonna, erase my memory of you
Yeah,
altogether.
for sure.
So social media is dangerous.
It's dangerous, yo.
It's
I'm
super
learning a lot,
dangerous.
man, every day, especially with TikTok, which I'm not on. Like I go on TikTok and I don't go on TikTok, but I do post on it.
Yeah.
But even that whole world, like it's a completely different world. I'm trying to get used to it, but it's hard. And there's so many rules, so many things you can't do, so many things you should be doing. But it's like I think in the end, I'm gonna stick to my guns and just continue to be as like, you know, private in a way and only show that side of my life. I don't want to show anything else, you know.
And even like I try getting off social for a bit. Like I usually take breaks for like maybe 3-4 months, and I'm always at peace. But for the nature of what we do, I have to be on it. You know, so I can't neglect it. Like it's just, hey, I work in social media. Like we have a creator agency. How could you not sell me?
Be on
like,
it.
Exactly, right? So
No.
it's a very tricky platform, bro. Like you get lost in the sauce.
Yep.
You're seeing girls like looking thick and looking juicy. Like you're looking at that shit, and bro, it's becoming very, very like girls are like doing the most.
Bro,
guys are doing the most too.
Bro, social media is hard, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Wow.
Speaking like Kanye says, Instagram got your bitch.
Instagram got your bitch. Al doesn't say
Shut
anything
up, Kanye,
for
bro.
5 minutes
Instagram got your bitch.
because of the punchline.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think he can come back?
Who?
Kanye.
100%.
Of course.
100%.
It's Kanye West.
Listen, when somebody provides you something that's fire, you'll always let them back in.
Those are the back, exactly.
That guy is a musical genius. He's been in our lives for too long. I know he's done some messed up stuff, but
you just
need Kanye back, bro.
Forgive bro. You know?
I rock with Kanye, bro. I rock with him. His music is so fire. Like, I know he said some messed up stuff. I know he's cooning, but I'm just talking about the product. The product is amazing.
Isaac Bob, bro, let me ask you this. So, okay, so you know, like R. Kelly's tracks. Yeah. Like, bro, as much as this guy was a sicker man, I still love his songs.
Listen, man.
Damn.
My mind's telling me no. Bruh, stop this, bruh.
No, I can't.
I have to. That has to play.
Oh, bro, like, I believe I can fly.
Bro, Step in the Name of Love, fam. I get it. Yo, he's sick. He deserves to rot in jail.
Yeah. Apparently, they garnished his publishing and like are giving it back.
No, I don't care. Don't pay him. Pay the girl, like, you know, make a foundation and pay the victims, but the songs have to run. Like, it's too fire.
Too good.
And although he was doing this stuff for a while, I'm born in 1995. I don't really know about the Aaliyah stuff. Like, I don't know about that for real.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I wasn't really there. Like,
you're like
I heard about it.
You're like that player, like when the team loses and you didn't play on like the whole game. It's like, I had nothing to do with that loss.
I didn't lose. I didn't lose.
You lost.
That's what Gilbert Arenas says. He's like, yo, when the team lost, but he dropped 30.
Yeah,
y'all lost. I dropped my part. I'm getting a new contract next year. I won. Nah, for real. Like, you know, R. Kelly's sick as hell. Like, he deserves to rot in jail. You know, take away all forms of money from him, 100%. But the art that he created,
leave that to us.
That has to stand. It does stand the test of time.
Yeah,
and classic. It's amazing. If you're saying that his music is all of a sudden trash, you're lying.
Yeah, you're actually
lying.
That's blasphemous.
You know, it's a like you're saying, it's a product.
It's a product.
Yeah.
So it's like you grew up using a spatula, then you realize the inventor of a spatula was a grapist.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, well, how much I gotta use a spoon now to flip this egg. You know?
That was a good example.
That's a great example.
That's a great example.
So it's
just because the owners are like, the spatula's still good.
The spatula's amazing.
It's still serviceable forever.
So, but certain songs you can't listen to though. Certain R. Kelly songs you can't listen to.
Like Age Just a Number.
Even the one that I just,
especially when you know like the background of it.
Even the one that I just sang, like that might be the one song, like his big hits that I might have to cancel.
Yeah.
Cause my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Like, come on, bro. What were you talking about?
And you fly away, gotta see this
man. So, but as Rich was wrapping up, man, this is an interesting talk. You know, we haven't gotten this personal in a minute. Let's know what y'all think about this conversation.
Yeah, we got personal. This Have you done this personal before, Al?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
That's what I.
You're
bring.
uncomfortable
I'm
right now?
saying.
Are you being squeamish on the couch right now?
Yeah,
I
I feel like your energy
Yeah.
dropped down a little bit.
You're
when
like,
we
did
started
I
talking
just
about-
expose myself?
Yeah.
when we went
Yeah.
into relationships, your energy.
Like,
Yeah, because I haven't
but you
talked
said you
about it
wanted to talk
publicly.
about it, bro.
No, I'm honestly the only reason why I'm talking about this is because I like from the conversation I had with the other dude. But there's guys out there that could use the exact experience that I went through for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, if this helped you, please don't be afraid to DM me and let me know that this served you, because I'm exposing myself for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'll
hit
just
some
keep this to
gems,
myself.
bro. You
Yeah,
hit some
bro. That
gems
that
today,
mom
bro.
stuff, like
That mom bar is like
I'd
crazy.
that's gonna like I'm gonna sleep on that tonight.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
girl's gonna not like me for a couple of days. I'm
Yeah,
gonna start
because you're gonna
doing
start
my
seeing like yo,
research.
my mom.
I see my mom.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big one for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But we need to have more
Yeah, man.
conversations like this, y'all.
Yeah,
More
man, like
vulnerable
Isaac, bro. Like
conversations.
straight up, like thanks for coming, bro.
I brought out the vulnerability
Yeah,
today.
yeah, you
y'all.
did.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Vote
It's a
for me
little-
for the next pod.
Yes.
request Isaac Bob not just be behind the camera, but on the camera.
Yes. And don't be a ninja watcher, yo. Comment. Send us a DM with your thoughts on this episode.
Yeah.
Did you agree with what we said? Did you disagree with what we said? Let us know your feedback. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. On our way to 1,000 subs. So thank you for rocking with us. With that being said,
Yes, sir.
you gonna say something?
I was gonna say we're at 857.
Yeah,
subs.
yeah.
How about Naraya? Yeah.
Shout
Shout out to Narai.
Shout out
You know what I'm
Narai.
saying? Oh man. Well, we're gonna plug in the ad.
Yeah, we
you
gotta
know what I'm
plug
saying?
that.
You gotta plug in
But
the
shout
ad.
out Naraya. I'm gonna say shout out Naraya. I never
Shout
said
out,
it on camera
shout to
before.
Lather.
Yes.
Shout out Naraya.
I
Shout
put
out
on that
Lather.
lather
Shout out to
deodorant.
Lather.
Yeah.
Put on the Lather. Yo, Lather has been like serving me well, bro.
Yeah.
I've been using their the black cherry scrub.
You've been wearing it on dates too.
Wearing it on
You
dates.
getting compliments?
I actually haven't been getting compliments because they haven't been getting close, you know, to smell it.
So you
That's
just
a-
seem
that's
to
another
bring
topic.
them in.
But
That's another topic,
it's
y'all.
another topic for another day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
I've been using their beard shampoo that you guys gave me.
Yes.
oh yeah,
So
Yeah.
shout out Lather. The beard shampoo is fire and minty. Every time I use it, my beard feels rejuvenated. And I put that oil in it right after. You know what I'm saying?
Comes correct,
Fire.
bro.
Yeah,
Comes correct.
The goatee's looking nice right now.
yeah.
I smell like a man.
Yeah, the Tobacco Bay is the one I'm using, but they're getting rid of it, so I can tell y'all. I've been gatekeeping it for a minute.
Is this the body oil?
The body oil.
This guy waited
oil.
until they're canceling.
They're canceling it. Sorry, y'all.
That's crazy.
But
Maybe
there's
you
some
can
other
resell
ones.
it and like you can increase the value.
Nah, I'm using that. I'm using that.
Put that in the secondary
You know what I'm
market,
saying?
bro.
Ain't hell no. This is all me.
Body oil market.
Body oil market, bro. Can you imagine? I could see that happen, like a Supreme body oil.
Supreme body oil.
Jesus.
But anyways, with that being said, y'all, the hustle is what you can't control. So control your grind. I control your life. I'm Alex.
I'm Owen Osinde.
And I'm Isaac.
Let's go.
See you next week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.